The whole fracking process has been a just broken promise after broken promise. North Carolina lawmakers said that before we ever did this, that we were going to have the most stringent laws in all of the land as it relates to fracking. And what we've seen since the original laws passed, they just keep tweaking and changing and making the laws more lax. And most recently had to do with air quality. There was a provision that it would have mandated that the Environmental Management Commission look at fracking sites and the air quality as it relates to those sites and decide whether or not we needed to put in standards to protect the air quality around fracking sites, and they just took it out. Went from something that was mandatory to now it's at the discretion of the EMC, and we've seen in the past 2.5 years this EMC has no desire to make any tough decisions and just kick the can down the road and not protect people's air quality as it relates to fracking.
It's remarkable for several things, several reasons, but it's amazing to me that they put the legislation that they passed had the requirement in there. I mean, this was something that they obviously thought at some point we needed to do, and at the last minute they take it out. I mean, what does that say about the whole process? Oh,
I mean, like I said, it's just broken promise. I don't know what the rush is and, what they're afraid of. If you look at states that have fracking ongoing, I think they're starting to be a little remiss that they didn't address this early on in the process because they're having problems. Pennsylvania, Ohio, Texas, Wyoming, not exactly known as a liberal bastion. In Wyoming, they put protections in place to protect the air quality before fracking began, and places that didn't, they're going back to revisit that. And basically what this does is, as before we started, I was joking about, us starting Acme Frackers. It's the wildcatters. It's the little operations, the little folks that could come in and do the most harm and damage because the federal regulations aren't really set up to capture the small-time operations.